Kizer time. Kizer time. I haven't done a Kizer in a while. But this one, I looked at and I thought, wow, I really like this design. Now, I saw it at the 2020 SHOT Show in Vegas in January, and I thought it looked really enticing. And I said, I picked it up, go, what about this one? And I looked and I go, Sebastian Irawan, I know that name. He's done knives for Tucson. No wonder this is a winner, right? Nice design, cutaway on the blade. You can finger flick, you can thumb flick. It's a hoss. It's a big, long knife. It really is. In CPM S35VN with a stonewash blade, titanium, frame lock, flipper. Look at the pocket clip. That's interesting, isn't it? Look at the backspacer. If that just, if the whole look of the knife doesn't get to you, just the backspacer alone should. Look at that. Wow. That's a bridge to somewhere, that's for sure. Not a bridge to nowhere, a bridge to somewhere. Wow, look at the jimping all along here. Bam! Not much of a flipper tab, and that's a good thing. And big old choil here. Throw your finger right in there. That's a big long blade. And let's grab a piece of scrap here. Ho! Okay. Okay, it's sharp. It's sharp. Out of the way here, buddy. And what does it say? Raja, 3.75-inch blade. S35VN. Yeah, come on, man. 3.75. Really? Because I don't know. I think, well, okay, up here. Okay, up here it's 4 inches the back of the choil. It's 3.5-inch cutting edge, and I'd call it more like 3.8 or something like that, but seems longer than that. Look at that, 8 3/4 overall. Coming up on 22.5 centimeters. When you get to 22 centimeters, you got you a knife, and this is almost 22.5. So yeah, hold on, Kilroy. That's a good one. And look at the contouring on that titanium. This one kind of begs maybe for a little bit of pimping too, right? Nice big, long, lonely stretch of silver that you could make any color you want. And then that pocket clip, make it some kind of contrasting color, because there's a lot of pocket clip there. There is. Look at that little ball underneath. It goes in the pocket fine. I've carried it several times. Wow. And then the backspacer could match the pocket clip. Woof. But look at that. It's really not bad in silver, is it? It's good looking. Look at that drop. And it's quick over the D-tap ball, which means even this flipper tab being tiny like that, by the time it hits you in the thumb, boom. Centered, no lock rock, no blade play. I got mine from White Mountain Knives. And is it $250 for this beautiful thing? No, $169. But hold on, that's almost $170. So 10% discount would be about $17 off of that. $153, somewhere like that, just a little over $150. That's about what they get, for some of the really nice Tucson knives. So you're really not paying that much more. And it's a Kizer. And there's the model number. Wow. That's really reasonable. Here's your stats according to them as well. So pause and read if need be. Let's put this on the scale. 4.32, almost a 9-inch knife. I mean, it's 8 3/4 inch long at 4.3. That's pretty light. 122 grams. I mean, considering. And where's my balance? Where's my balance? My balance is going to be right up in here. Right there. Just nice. Reverse grip, oh yeah. You know, there's room on this handle, isn't there? Whew. Man, there's a lot of room. Pretty neutral along here. Not really forcing you into anything. And I don't mind if I ride up here. You know, I can go along there. If you've got bigger hands than me, you still got room. You still got some room there. So, wow. And of course, moving up here, then you're all tucked in. Then you got acres back in the back 40. But yeah, it's slender though. You know, it's not a lot of real estate in your pocket. You know, front to back of your pocket. It's not that bad. Well, let's throw this on here, and we'll do some other measurements too. But yeah, 1.26. I mean, the paramilitary 2 is like 1.6. This is 1.26, which is, we lost it, 31.8 millimeters. So yes, and let's just do this while we're at it. Oh, 0.49, not that fat. 12.6 millimeters in blade stock. Almost 4 millimeters. 0.15, there you go. So yeah, that's some sturdy stuff there. But it's sharp. It's interesting blade. It really is. It's not going to be the piercing champ, but it could be pretty good slicing. Fit and finish is nice. It's easy to disengage that lock bar on this pass-through, and you can see how they've machined that so you can get in through there and separate that. Boom, just drop it. Good. Just like that. Now, detent. And, you know, I guess maybe a criticism could be, and this is not for me, but this could be you saying, it's not enough of a flipper tab. This is solid here. So when your finger goes there, you're touching more than just the flipper tab. So you got to be a little bit, you know, you're stroking back. I like it because I like a muted flipper tab. And they put a hole through it too. Jimping, it's all that. Now, get done with grandma's fried chicken. You might slip over that a couple times, okay? Wash your hands. Then you won't get sick either. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I like it. The design flows well, doesn't it? And I think we did it. I think we put all the blade in there we really could do practically, but the flow is nice. I like this one. I'd say this is my favorite design he's done. This is the favorite of his that he's done. For me, it is. I like this. I think the Raja is right up there with all-time favorites of Kizer, to tell you the truth. I'm going to have the Genesis coming and one other too, but it's going to be a tough nut to beat this, the Raja. I looked at the Genesis. I'm not feeling it. I hope I feel more when I get it in hand, but the Raja I am. This is great. And, you know, I'm surprised it's not like 200 plus. So for really 152, 153 all in, you're definitely not getting shorted on that stick at all. You still got super steel here, tons of titanium, really fidget friendly design, a lot of knife there, and relatively slender front to back in the pocket. Good design flow. Interesting pocket clip. I like that. It doesn't, I mean, it goes well with the flow of this design, and it doesn't overwhelm the design of the knife. Actually, I think it enhances it. Lanyard hole. And we will take this apart right here in about 2 shakes of a tail. All I got to say, hey, Sebastian, you need to call Kizer and say, get off the number 6 train, you know? Get back on the number 8 train. So there are other manufacturers that are going to number 8s on their screws. The number 6, the problem with that is the tines are so much smaller that you can round this off, or you can round the insides of these off a lot easier than if you have a number 8. You're really smart to go with number 8s all the way down the line. There you go, Mr. Critical, but you know, what am I going to say? And let's go for wherever we think, there we go. And if you give it a try and it don't seem to work one way, go the other way on it. And so we're going to go all in. But yeah, these are number 6s. I'd prefer number 8 screws. But, you know, it is what it is. Not a lot locking it down, is there? There's 2 body screws and a pivot screw. That's all I'm seeing, folks. Okay. And there we go. Ceramic bearings. Very clean inside. Weight relieved out the wazoo. How many wazoos? A lot of wazoos there. And kick that baby out. There we go. Bearings. Kind of a dark amber ring with black bearings. But, ooh, and so we've kind of gave ourselves a little race for the bearings to fit in to roll around. So no wonder it has a nice drop, nice action to it. And pull it apart. Still very clean. Ooh, weird there, huh? Look at this around here. Huh. Don't know. Need to sharpen your bits or something. Strange. Okay. It doesn't seem to affect the way the knife functions, though. It's really smooth. There's your detent hole and track. So I guess if it don't change the way the horse runs, then you don't need to change the horse. But I think that that's just one of those little details you need to watch. Hardened steel insert, ceramic detent ball, more weight relieving, and a big long backspacer that, you know, runs the state of California. Yeah. You can see, of course, the interior track where the built-in blade stop runs through. So that's nice. Internal stop. All right, so we got to lay it out. Here we go. We're going to start from the front side. And you can see, you know, how they have this little spacer or this locator pin here, so it mounts up with this. So stabilizes that back spacer all the way down. But yeah, these are light. They've really weight relieved it, yet nicely contoured on the other side. And we did take it apart on the front, so this should come through from the back. Trying to remember these things. There we go. Throw bearing right in there. Fits nicely. Okay. And I guess if we need some along here, I don't know that we do, but what the hell? Okay, set you down. Set you down. And come on. There we go. Okay. That just comes to a stop on its own. You don't have to put much pressure on it, and you know you kind of hit your limit. Nicely done. Had a little bit of thread locker on there. I'm not going to put any on. Yeah, nice. Whew. Oh, nice. Yeah, much better. Much better. Centered. No lock rock, no blade play. Yeah, like it. The Raja from Kizer for 2020. Nice. I like the Sebastian Irawan design. And you know what we do? We do love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.